Here we go. We are going to edit your photos. And we even spent some time on Wednesday emailing those photos or uploading them to Google Drive. Today's your day to get them onto your computer. I'll give you about an hour, okay? About an hour to get those photos. And remember what you were supposed to get. You were supposed to get selfies, portraits, objects, and landscapes. Those different styles of photos. I'm going to require that you upload 2 of each. So I want you to upload 2 of your favorite selfies that you took, 2 of your favorite portraits, 2 objects, and 2 landscapes. Okay? So I'll put that all on Google Classroom on the assignment, and let me show you how to edit them. Now, when you're in Google Drive or you're on your email, everybody knows how to download the picture, so I'm not going to show you that. When you do download onto your Mac, it'll put it inside the downloads folder. So if I look down here, I have my downloads folder. It's going to be right next to the trash can on my dock. And if I open it up, I've got a lot of files, so you can see. I have 3 photos that I downloaded this morning, getting ready. So I'm going to drag those photos. I could do it one at a time, or I could hold down the Shift key to select them all at once. I'm going to drag each one of those out onto my desktop so I have them on my desktop and I'm ready to go. Now, in order to open up each one of these into Photoshop, I'm going to click and drag, and I'm going to drag it into the icon that says Photoshop, and when I let go, it's going to open up the picture. All right. Now, obviously, this wasn't from Wednesday. This is, I don't know, a few weeks ago. I was at Dodger Stadium, and I loved, I mean, look at that sky. It's awesome. So what composition would this be? All right. Anybody, do you guys remember the compositions? Yeah.
1/3, 2/3.
Yeah, it's more half and half, but yeah, that's what I was going for, okay? So if I were to look at this, technically, yeah, the horizon is right here, so that's closer to halfway, but it's still 1/3, 2/3, right? Now, in order to edit these, this is what I want you guys to do to each one of your photos. I want you to apply what's called adjustment layers. So again, everybody needs to look up at the board. Okay, I don't assume that you guys know Photoshop, but this is what we're going to do today. You're going to go up here to the top of the screen where it says File and Edit an Image. And under Layer, you're going to go to New Adjustment Layer. Now, an adjustment layer edits your photo by applying almost like an Instagram filter. We could do vibrance. Okay, so if I pull up vibrance, here are the settings that pop up for vibrance, right? We have, well, actually, I can't see that far away. Oh my God. Oh no, it doesn't. Here, I got this on the other screen. It's gonna ask us to name the vibrance, and I can name it whatever I want, or I can just hit OK, and there's the settings. Now watch what happens to my photo when I play around with these 2 slide bars. All right, I can take the color away, almost make it look like a black and white image. Or I can punch it up. Right, so that green is almost like a neon green now, like around the stadium. Now what's happening is in my layer window over here, we have the vibrance adjustment layer applied to our original picture. You can see that there are 2 layers right here. One is the original, and one is this adjustment layer. If I don't want this anymore, do you guys see this little eyeball? I can take the eyeball away and make it go back to normal. So I can say, you know what? I don't know about that, right? You can see what you've done, and you can see if you like it or not. All right, so let's say we don't like vibrance. It's a good one, but let's say you don't like it. You go back to it, layer, you go back to new adjustment layer, and then you can do, let's do brightness and contrast. Again, it's gonna pop up with a naming mechanism for the brightness and contrast. I'm just gonna hit OK. And on this one, we can increase the brightness, decrease it, or the contrast. And again, it's made an adjustment layer just for brightness and contrast. And I can hide the eyeball and see what it was before and after. I can even have both of these at the same exact time. And if I want to go back and re-edit them, all I have to do is double click it. And I can re-edit the vibrance. So you can have multiple adjustment layers happening at the same exact time. And you can go back using your layer window to edit what's happening. Does everybody understand that? I want you to do that to each one of your photos. Each one. I do not want to see the original shot that you took. Okay? The other thing that I want to show you guys is our crop tool. Now, on the toolbar on the left side of the screen, we have a crop tool. Any of the tools, if you put your mouse over the tool, it gives you a little description of it. So just put your mouse over these until you find crop tool. It's the third one down. Now, what the crop tool does is we can get rid of any unwanted picture just by dragging this up. So I get rid of this area. Or I take it in a little bit. I can make it a square, right? Instead of a rectangle. So it's good for posting on social media. I can go back and forth. And the other thing the crop tool allows me to do, oh gosh, I can't see it. Yeah. If you go up here to this setting, you can actually turn rule of thirds on. So we talked about rule of thirds and how important that is. We can see that invisible grid pattern while we're cropping it. So we can emphasize something that's important on one of those lines. So there you go, that's cropping. Any questions about that? No? Last thing, when you are done, you're gonna go to File, and you're gonna do this. You're gonna say, Save a Copy. Now, saving a copy means that you can save a flattened version of this. It won't have the layers anymore. It won't have any of those other stuff. It's just gonna be a flat picture. Now that flat picture, you're gonna save as a JPEG format. So when it says format, make sure it says JPEG. Where you're saving on the desktop. And then the title, I want you to write down the name. So 1/3, 2/3, right? That's the composition that I used on this one. And then you're gonna hit save. Now, when you save a JPEG, Photoshop will ask you the quality of that JPEG. Sometimes you wanna save it as a low quality so it's easier to send over email. You have like limited bandwidth or reception. For today, for my class, what do you guess? Which setting do you want? A low quality, maximum, high, medium, what? Come on, what do you think? Yeah.
Medium?
Oh, almost. No.
No.
Huh?
No.
Nope. We have unlimited storage here, guys. Yeah?
Maximum.
Yeah. I want you to be proud of these images and build a portfolio of really top quality stuff. So whenever you save a JPEG, you are always going to drag this all the way to the end where it says maximum quality. And I'm going to hit OK. Now if I look on my desktop, that file has been saved, and let's minimize this window. It's on my other monitor, but right here, there it is. So on the assignment, I'll write down exactly how many of each. This is one of the ones that I would upload. Any questions? All right, let's get to it.